You think your bank treats every customer the same way. It doesn't. Every single dollar sitting in your account is a signal, and people read that signal faster than you think. The teller behind the counter, the advisor in the back office, even the algorithm quietly running behind the app on your phone. This is what actually happens to you, level by level, as your balance climbs from $500 all the way to $5,247,000. Watch closely, because by the end of this, you will never look at your own bank balance the same way again. Level 1 now, 500. You walk into the bank, nobody looks up. The teller calls you sir, but it's automatic, not respectful. It's the same tone she uses for everyone in this line. Your card gets declined once a small glitch, probably nothing serious. But the woman standing behind you sighs loudly, like it's somehow your fault, like you're wasting her time just by existing in this line. You transfer $20 to a friend for gas money. It takes 3 full days to clear. 3 days for $20, while somewhere else in the same building, million-dollar transfers move in seconds. Online, the app shows you the same red overdraft warning it always shows you. You've seen it so many times now, it barely even registers anymore. It's just wallpaper. You are invisible here, not because you did anything wrong, just because $500 doesn't make noise in a room that was quietly built for people holding millions. You leave the branch the same way you walked in, unnoticed, unremembered, just another number in a long line of numbers that blur together by the end of the day. Level 2 5,000. Something shifts. Barely noticeable at first, but it's there if you're paying attention. The overdraft warnings stop appearing entirely. In their place, a small pop-up quietly appears one morning. You may qualify for a credit line increase. You didn't ask for it. You didn't request anything. The bank noticed first, before you even thought to check your own numbers. At the counter, the teller smiles a second longer than usual this time. It's still small talk, still the same ordinary questions about your day, your weekend, the weather outside, but now, for the first time, you exist somewhere on their radar. Wow. A name quietly attached to a slightly bigger number than before. It's a small thing, almost nothing really. But small things are always how it starts. Level 3 out, 25,000. Your bank sends you an email. Subject line, a member of our team would like to connect with you personally. You almost delete it without opening, assuming it's spam like everything else in that inbox. It isn't. You call the number listed. A real human being answers on the second ring, wow, no robotic menu, no 20-minute hold music looping in the background. She uses your first name before you even finish introducing yourself. She already knows your account history, your recent transactions, your spending patterns, before you've said a single real word to her. For the first time in your life, you don't feel like a transaction number buried in a database. You feel like an actual person the bank genuinely wants to keep around. She mentions, almost casually, that she'll personally handle anything you need from now on. No more waiting in line, no more anonymous phone menus, just her direct extension, saved for whenever you need it. Level 4, 75,000. You get an invitation in the mail. Thick paper, real ink, the kind of envelope that feels different in your hands. It's an offer to open a preferred account. No monthly fee, no minimum balance requirement, just an invitation, like you've quietly been chosen for something. At the branch, they don't send you to the regular line anymore. Instead, someone walks over and guides you straight past it, toward a private desk with a closed door and an actual nameplate on it. The advisor doesn't ask what you owe, what your debts are, what you're struggling with. She asks what you want, what your goals actually are, where you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years. Nobody has ever asked you that question inside a bank before, not once, not in your entire life. Level 5, 250,000. The bank assigns you a personal advisor of your own. Her direct cell phone number is saved in your contacts now, not some anonymous 1-800 line you dial into a void. She calls you before problems even happen, not after the damage is done. She catches a fraud alert on your account before you've even noticed the strange charge yourself. A new card arrives quietly in the mail one afternoon. It's metal, heavier than anything you've ever held before. When it hits the counter at checkout, it doesn't click like ordinary plastic. It lands with a low, solid, unmistakable thud. The cashier glances up immediately. People notice that sound before they even notice you standing there. Behind you in line, someone whispers to their friend, wondering out loud what that card actually is. You don't turn around. You don't need to anymore. Level 6, 750,000. You walk into the branch, and someone already knows your name before you've even said it out loud. They bring you coffee in a real ceramic cup, not paper, not styrofoam. Nobody bothers asking if you want cream and sugar anymore. They already remember exactly how you take it every single time. Your advisor mentions wealth planning for the first time in your life, not saving, not budgeting, planning. As if your money now has its own future, its own trajectory, something being carefully cultivated behind the scenes on your behalf. You start to notice something else too, something subtle. Nobody double-checks anything you say anymore. Your word alone is enough now. Nobody asks for proof. Level 7, 2,100,000. The bank quietly stops calling it a branch visit. Now, without anyone announcing it, it becomes a meeting. You're offered a dedicated private banker of your own, one single point of contact, available even after hours, even on weekends, if something urgent ever comes up. Your advisor starts saying "we" instead of "you." We should diversify into this sector before the quarter ends. We're watching the market closely for you right now, and that's when it quietly hits you, a little uncomfortably. The bank isn't simply serving you anymore. It's partnering with you now. And partnerships, unlike ordinary service, always come with expectations quietly attached. You start reading every email twice now, wondering what's actually being asked of you underneath the polite language. Nothing feels quite as simple as it did back at level 1. Level 8, 5 hours 247. You check your phone on an ordinary morning, half asleep, coffee still brewing. Overnight, while you were sleeping, an investment silently matured. The number staring back at you from the screen doesn't even feel real anymore. Your private banker calls you within the hour. Not because anything is wrong, just to personally congratulate you voice to voice. The bank quietly opens doors that were never advertised to anyone outside this level. Private investor events, first access to major deals before they ever go public, a line of credit with no stated ceiling at all, no number attached anywhere in the fine print. And that's the exact moment you finally understand the truth nobody ever tells you back at level 1. The bank was never simply holding your money safely for you the way you always assumed. It was watching, quietly, the entire time, measuring, calculating exactly how much attention you were worth. One deposit at a time, one transaction at a time, for years. And now, after everything, after every single level, you're finally worth all of it. You think back to that first branch visit, that declined card, that sigh from the woman behind you in line. It feels like a different lifetime, a different person entirely. In a way, it was. Every single level you just watched is real. It's happening quietly, invisibly, to millions of people right now, in banks in every city across this entire country. The only real difference between level 1 and level 8 was never luck, and it was never talent either. It was always just the number sitting quietly in an account that nobody else around you could ever see. If you made it all the way here, you already know exactly which level you're chasing next. So the real question isn't whether the bank is watching. It already is. The only real question left is what you're going to do about it, starting today.